All right, we are in Assetto Corsa again, doing a little bit of Monza love in the Porsche Cup with the F1 2025 treatment here. Just like the kart race. Crazy. Never catch that apex, ever. Monza's such a tough track. It requires a level of discipline that I can seldom display. The leaders have just jumped away. Oh no. That was bad. That was a bad corner. I thought that I had more room than I did. A wicked fast lap, but it was illegal as hell. Here we go. if I can get down enough to hit that apex, I don't run wide. But I ran wide. Not off-track wide, but... lost a lot of time through there. Sucks. It's one of the reasons I hate Monza is that turn. It's a second Lesmo, I think. But man, I just hate that turn. I like the red stripe on that gray there. Don't trust the car. I think that's part of the problem is I don't trust the understeer nature of the car, and so I'm hesitant to get back on the throttle when I really should be on the throttle to pull it through the exit. I had to cut that or I was going to hit him on exit. Close that door. wanted to give him room, but could have turned in earlier if I wanted to make the corner. There's a little Dukes of Hazzard. Feels so slow. Nothing about this track feels comfortable to me. Never has. Just not getting, I'm not turning in early enough for that turn, which means I'm likely not getting slowed down enough to make the turn in. The whole slow in, fast out thing is something you just sort of forget here for some reason. I don't know. I was reeling the guys in for just a second, and then it went away. Got 2 more laps here, it looks like. A little better. Both of those turns. frustrate me. This track frustrates me. This car just won't turn when I want it to. And so I can't trust it to turn when I get on the gas. So if I got on the gas hot, I probably would understeer terribly there. I know. Damn it. Would have been in the 53s if I didn't blow that exit. Oh well. Some days are like that. That's a rough race. This track vexes me. I feel like I get a handle on it and then it just falls away from me as quick as it came to me. So I can't find consistency here, and that's always been my struggle. Is it's like the car changes, or I change, or I lose my vision on it, or my timing's off, or fill in the blank. Just can't get a handle on this track quite as much as I'd like to. Third is not bad, only 2 seconds behind the leader, so I'm definitely going to take that. The whole field was only split up by 28.7 seconds, so pretty tight field as usual with this AI. And I did manage to get the fastest lap, which is actually surprising to me, although given I was in third place and I was catching first and second, it makes sense, but I just never felt the confidence that that time would have suggested. All 3 sectors, fastest lap, I'll take it, but man, there's a lot of work to be done at this track for me, and it shows up when I race here with leagues and other things, is I just don't quite have the handle on it. This is also not my favorite variation of this track. There's a configuration of the track that takes out the first chicane, I think. That is a lot more fun. I enjoy that version of the track a lot more. It's a lot faster. It's better for the cup cars, I think. But this was fun, and the track looks great. This is the Kuno's original track, just with the overlay for the F1 2025 by Pyrre. So it's not bad. Anyway, thanks for joining. Hope you had some fun, and definitely appreciate you, and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye now.
Spaß mache Rennsport.